Hello people, right, I just thought I'd like to talk about something that I did on my GJ pound yen chart this morning. When I approach the charts, quite often first thing in the morning, half asleep, whatever, not quite sure of direction, so in some of my older videos you would have seen I worked right down from the weekly, monthly, daily and all that lot. So here you can see yesterday daily high and low. I could also have put the open and closes on there as well, what I call the flip or the PPZ price pivot zone. So as you can see, they've just been thrown on the chart. So H4, now this is the point of this video, because obviously we have to break out. If we're inside, the price is inside the previous H4 candle, then it stands to reason that is an area that would represent a good sort of point of reference, if you like. So let's put, that's the H4 candle before I entered, the little red one there, and put the low on it as well there. Okay, so now we've got the daily high and low, the daily open and close, and the H4 high and low. So flick down to the M15 chart, and I've taken the Asian range off here to simplify things, and there you can see the H4 high and low and my trade I took this morning. Now what I'd done also after doing that analysis, I thought, oh, let's put the H4, make life easy, save me having to do this every day. Let's stick a daily line box, the indicator on that. So I'll show you the settings. Daily line box. As I said, I've dumped the Asian session one just to make it less cluttered. So choose how many look back days, 10, 20, 200, whatever. It doesn't seem to slow the processor down at all. And this is a brilliant tool. I've mentioned this before, and there is a video dedicated to using this for gathering statistics. In other words, just looking back and seeing how many breakouts happened and so on and so forth, how many worked and failed and so on. So it's set for 2 AM to 6 AM. There's two hours difference, and the extended part of it, the lines, I'll show you them in a moment, go until 9 AM, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So that's the lines I'm talking about, to 9 AM, and that's the box 2 AM to 4 AM, and it just takes the high and the low of that area. So brilliant piece of kit. And for statistical analysis, in other words, working out whether it's a good box to consider trading, then it's a piece of it's priceless. So it doesn't affect how we trade, and I don't even trade the box breakout per se, much like Billy TT. All I'm interested is having that area as a considerable area of interest when price moves outside, because that's the range. That's what the Asians have done, the Asian traders, or the algorithms, whichever you choose to believe is moving the markets. They've kept it within that range. Bush, 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 bush. It's bashed it, then it's bashed the bottom a load of times, and then finally they've reversed it and up it goes. Now I don't want to be trading this particular short because I'm still following my rules. Descending trend line, ascending trend line. I want to, and the connection points was here and here if you use the line chart, so that line is valid the minute you've got that high broken by price, and then we can use it as a reference point for considering either shorting the breakdown with the corresponding RSI histo, or going long with the corresponding break and close of the RSI histo, and in the direction of the trend. You clearly see this is a reversal up. Okay, clear levels marked out of supply there, and supply became demand, and so on and so forth. So that's that. Now if we look back at so we're not trading the breakout, remember. You can if you want to, that's up to you, and use any indicators, do whatever you like, but I'm just describing what I do with it. So if we look back at a few of the other ones, we can see, and now my mouse has been playing up with the scroll, so I apologise if it goes all a bit manky, but I am not going to make a retake of this. This is about the third attempt. Here we've got a nice ascending trend line, a descending trend line. We can draw it, you can see it, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. That low is broken, that's a connecting line there, so we want to be looking for shorts. And there's a long-term line coming along here as well, and as you can see, the RSI. So that was a winner. So that's two for two, 3 for 3. No way do you want to be shorting this until we've broken down, pulled back and then bust and break down. So that was 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Not so clear, that one, but it still did its stuff. You don't want to be going short against this uptrend. 5, descending trend line, uptrend, and that's the RSI histo jobby, and it just goes on. 6, descending trend line, RSI. 7, descending trend, RSI. 8, not so clear, but descending trend, RSI. That was a momentum entry there, the breakout with the of the 20 level, so I think that's 7 or 8, isn't it? Again, descending trend line, ascending trend line, probably an entry about here for, let's put the candles back on there. I'm not trying to cherry pick this, but you know, there's a high percentage of winners here. We're above the 20 line at this point here, so that is a 12 pip move. I'm after 7 or 8 pips, and it goes on. Descending trend line, ascending trend line, breakout, momentum, Bob's your uncle. Same here, ascending trend line, descending trend line. You don't want to be going long. There's no 20 level break. It's all about going short. So it just goes on and on and on. Again, so that's the point of this video, to show you that 4-hour box is a very, very useful point of reference, and it just saves you drawing the levels on the 4-hour candles. Do your daily highs and lows as well, get an idea of what's going on in the higher time frames. We can choose any currency pair and it will probably do a similar thing. Let's just have a look at cable. And I don't want to, as I say, overextend my welcome with this particular video, but there's the downtrend, there's the uptrend, there's the breakout. There's the uptrend. There was a downtrend there that started to break this, so you've got an ascending trend line, and you know, you could have drawn on this particular one if you'd got into the technicals. Support, resistance, straight into resistance, possible trade to the long side after it's broken out and gone up, but the RSI told us we should be looking for shorts. So no break of the 20 level at this point, and no bust, break and close either. So I don't want to get into too much of the technicals, but you can see it's got a massively high win rate. All you have to do is understand your line charts, use every time frame at your hand, as it were, and make sure you just carefully do your analysis. That's an uptrend, that's the high that needed to be broken by a new high. Once that's done, RSI trigger, off you go. So one more look, yeah, no problem there. Same thing, 20 momentum, and up it went. So loads and loads of these. You know, we can look at any currency pair you want. I wonder what the 30 looks like on this, the DAX. Downtrend, uptrend, RSI. Clear uptrend, RSI. Today we had an uptrend, and yeah, what would have happened there? DAX is a bit of a beast, so you may well have got involved in a trade, possibly on that pink line there, but I wouldn't recommend trading the DAX unless you're a real, you've really got your trading honed, your skills honed down to a T. But that was a 23 pip move there, that red candle. So as I say, I'm only after 8 or 9 pips, and this thing is a very useful piece of kit to have in your toolbox. And remember, we're not trading the breakouts, so these aren't false breakouts here. We are trading the RSI, whatever the RSI is telling us. So once again, downtrend, uptrend, possibly got faked into that long there, but you have to do your careful analysis of old support and resistance levels, see where you're trading into, really on the left hand side and on the higher time frame. So have a play. You can choose whatever time frame you want for these boxes: 17 minutes, 16 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 150 minutes, whatever. Look on Forex Factory for daily line boxes for the in-depth instructions how to use it, but I have made a video on how to get it set up on your charts and so on and so forth. So yeah, if it's useful to you, I hope it might be useful to you. Remember, you're not trading a box breakout, you're using that H4 high and low as an area of interest. It could be an hourly, you could choose an hour. You go away, you do your statistics, you decide how you want to trade it. Thanks for watching and have a great Tuesday.